Chapter 1. Beginning. You are listening at FameTV.info. A young man can be seen walking with a tired look on his face. All around him, countless people can be seen. Some are celebrating, some are dating with their beloved, some are too drunk to even stand up, with their buddies laughing around them. Neon light and 3D holograms can also be seen everywhere on top of many shops. Advertis.em.ents of all kinds can be seen everywhere you look. For at this time the city comes back to life. This is a typical view of a healthy city. But the young man continues to walk without any care of what's around him, for he was on his own world. He was mumbling with himself with a single goal in his mind, to go home. His name is Arc D. Grand. He was once considered a genius during his younger years, but because of the wrong crowd he hangs out with, he has been led astray. Because of that he barely graduates from high school and even his grade is below average. But back then he didn't care, no matter what his parents or his teacher said. But he ignores them all. For as long as he was enjoying himself, nothing else matters to him until a tragedy struck. His parents were caught in a huge accident. Though his parents survived, they were in a coma, and the doctor said they may not wake up again. That's when reality hits him, and hit him hard. Without his parents, his family no longer has an income. As the eldest of the 3 siblings, his 2 younger sisters are still in high school. And without his parents there will be no one to support them. Their parents' pension can barely cover the hospital bills. 2 years have passed since his parents' accident. His relatives has but all abandoned them. His sister and will be graduating high school this year, and his youngest sister will graduate 2 years later. As for himself, he was doing 2 to 3 jobs at the same time just to support his sisters and his parents who were still in coma. He matured a lot since that fateful day, not only in thinking but his appearance as well. He regrets a lot of things he did, but he also knows that he can only move forward now, for there's no use thinking about the past. Damn that, email protected. $, he keeps making me do overtime but never pays me for it. He said to himself. Ark knows that the owner of the factory is taking advantage of him, but there's nothing he can do about it, as he needed the job, plain and simple. He just can't afford to lose it, and his boss knows it, so no matter how angry he was, he can only swallow it all. Darn, I'm so tired. I only slept for about 4 hours in the last 2 days. Working 3 jobs at a time is taking a toll on my body. Ark mumbled. He worked in the construction in the morning for about 6 hours, then goes to the market to carry products for the shop there, and lastly, he worked in the factory till late at night. That's his life for the last 2 years. His only consolations are in these past 2 years he becomes very close to his 2 sisters. I'm home. Big brother, how's your day going? Said, N.O.N. Well, same old. That jackass is still making me do overtime without pay. Reply Ark. Big bro, you should really look for a new job. That factory is killing you, you know. Said, and sighs, I know, but what can I do? It's not easy to look for a job that accepts dropout like me. And besides, I can still take it. Looking at the about to cry sister, he thought all the pain and sacrifice was worth it. Why do you look like that? I'm fine, just study hard, don't be like me in the past. Don't worry about anything else. Where Amy? She's upstairs doing homework. Call her. I bought dinner, let's eat together. Said Ark. Sure. I'll call her. And replied, the dinner is not much, but no one complains about it. In fact, it is a fun dinner. They joke about many things, never going on any depressing topics. It was only in this time that he forgets all the burden he was carrying. After dinner, he went upstairs to rest. He still need to wake up early. He only has about 6 hours before he went to work, meaning he only has about 4 hours to sleep. He travels on foot to save money from transportation. He keeps telling himself, I'm doing exercise. He lay on his old beaten bed, but for some reason, he can't fall asleep. Email protected, #K I need to sleep. He keeps rolling and changing position in order to fall asleep, but to no avail. The email protected, #K is going on. Ark cursed. Normally the moment his back touches his bed he's knocked out. He opens his cell phone, Android 35. It's an old model phone. It was a gift from his parents before the accident. Many times he wanted to sell it but change his mind every time. Sigh, I wonder what's the hot games right now. Ark mumbles that it's been a long time since I played a mobile game. The year is 2556, 500 years since the so-called World War III happened. According to the historians, it was the most brutal and costly war. No country was spared, more than 3 billion people died. Historians call it the apocalyptic war. No one knows exactly how the war started, but everyone knows how it ends. More than 10,000 super nukes were used and it changed the world forever. After the war ends, countless more died because of radiation, and most animals have changed or mutated. Those mutated animals are now simply called the beast. Over the years, a lot of people call it by many different names such as demons or mutant. Many names were given to it, but over time it was universally called beast. Beast is divided into two categories: the mindless and the intelligent. Intelligent beast are mainly called beast lord. Beast lord is not your typical mutated animals. It was very intelligent, some even surpass a human genius. The beast lords built a huge kingdom in the center of the Deadland. It was a land that has very high concentrations of radiation that are very fatal. Ordinary humans will die within seconds in the center of the Deadland without proper equipment. A long time ago that place is called hell, but 500 years have passed since the war and humans come a long way since then. Humans who were once powerless against beast have managed to take back their dignity. And the second type of beast is called brutal beast. It was mindless and it only knows how to follow its instinct. The brutal beast was very territorial, and every time someone cross or trespass in its territory it attacks 100%. Listen to the full novel at famvetv.info, direct link in the description.